Once upon a time in the heart of an ancient African kingdom, where the sun kissed the fertile lands and the rhythm of drums echoed through the baobab trees, there lived a great king named Abba. His reign was marked by prosperity. His granaries overflowed, and his warriors were feared throughout the realm. Yet beneath this veneer of success, King Abba harbored a darkness that would ultimately be his undoing. Among his subjects was a hunter named Jomo, a man known for his prowess in the bush and his unwavering devotion to his wife, Neema. Now, Neema's beauty was legendary. Her skin was the color of rich earth, her eyes sparkling like the midnight sky. It was this beauty that caught Abba's eye and ignited a covetous flame within his heart. Abba, accustomed to having his desires met, began to orchestrate a sinister plan. He dispatched Jomo on increasingly dangerous hunts, hoping to rid himself of the inconvenient husband. But Jomo, guided by his ancestral spirits and his deep love for Neema, always returned, laden with game and tales of his narrow escapes. Each time Jomo came back, he noticed the king's suspicious glances and heard the jeering of his fellow hunters, who believed the king's fabricated tales of Jomo's cowardice. Frustration and anger simmered within Jomo, but he couldn't shake the feeling that his life was in danger. Abba, enraged by Jomo's continued survival, concocted a more insidious plan. He secretly poisoned Jomo's hunting tools, ensuring a slow and painful demise. But unbeknownst to the king, a young apprentice to the royal physician overheard Abba's hushed instructions. Fearful for Jomo's life, the apprentice discreetly warned him, "Beware, great hunter, for your king desires your death." Jomo, taking the advice to heart, managed to avoid using the poisoned tools and lay in wait for his next opportunity to confront the king. When Jomo finally confronted Abba with his suspicions, the king, feigning shock and concern, ordered a royal investigation. During the investigation, the apprentice physician stepped forward, risking his own life to expose the king's treachery. He detailed how Abba had attempted to murder Jomo and how he, the humble apprentice, had overheard the king's nefarious plot. The evidence was irrefutable. Abba's conniving plot, his blatant disregard for justice, and his attempt to steal another man's wife were laid bare before the Council of Elders. The kingdom was thrown into an uproar. The people, who had once revered their king, now saw him as a treacherous tyrant. The Council of Elders, guardians of the kingdom's ancient laws and traditions, deliberated for days. The weight of their decision hung heavy in the air. Finally, the verdict was delivered. King Abba, for his egregious crimes against Jomo and the kingdom, was to be dethroned. His royal regalia was stripped from him, his crown removed, and he was banished from the kingdom, exiled to wander the desolate lands beyond the great river, never to return. Jomo, though deeply scarred by the ordeal, eventually found peace. Neema, her loyalty unwavering, remained by his side. The kingdom, cleansed of Abba's corruption, began to heal. A new king, chosen for his wisdom and integrity, ascended the throne, ushering in an era of justice and harmony. And so the tale of Abba became a legend, a stark reminder that even in the highest echelons of power, no one was above the sacred laws of the land. If you enjoyed this captivating tale, don't forget to show your support. And if you're eager to dive into more enthralling stories, stay tuned for more content. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, and we look forward to enchanting you with more tales in the days to come.